that under Sadiq Khan's leadership, there has been a reduction in stop and search of over 23% in just 1 year. That's 23 to 24. Meanwhile, knife crime in London has increased by nearly 60%.
Lee Anderson's fiery exchange with Sadiq Khan leaves Parliament stunned. You're not going to believe what just happened in Parliament. Lee Anderson, the Reform UK MP for Ashfield, never one to hold back, has once again found himself at the centre of national attention. This time, it's over a fiery exchange with London Mayor Sadiq Khan that's got everyone talking, from Westminster to social media. The tension had been building for days. Anderson, known for his outspoken views and no-nonsense approach, was sitting across from Khan during a heated committee session on London's growing issues: knife crime, housing, and transport. But what started as a debate quickly turned personal, and it's the way Anderson said it that's made headlines everywhere. Now, let's rewind for a moment. Lee Anderson has never been shy when it comes to confronting Labour figures. He's clashed with just about everyone from Keir Starmer to Angela Rayner, but his latest comments to Sadiq Khan have stirred a completely new level of reaction. It all began when Anderson questioned Khan's handling of public safety in London, especially after a recent string of violent incidents made national news. Anderson accused Khan's administration of being soft on crime, claiming that the capital's problems were being ignored for the sake of political correctness. But then came the moment. With cameras rolling and MPs watching in stunned silence, Anderson leaned forward and said, "Londoners deserve a mayor who listens, not one who lectures." That one line hit like a thunderclap. Khan, visibly irritated, fired back almost instantly, calling Anderson's remarks cheap political theatre. But Anderson didn't back down. He doubled down, saying, "It's not theatre, Mr. Khan. It's real life. People are scared to walk home at night. Maybe it's time you left the bubble and saw what's really happening out there." You could hear the room shift. Even the chair of the committee had to intervene to calm things down. And that's when social media exploded. Within minutes, clips of the exchange were everywhere: on X, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts. One post read, "Lee Anderson just said what millions of Londoners are thinking." Another said, "Finally, someone has the guts to say it to Khan's face." But not everyone agreed. Critics accused Anderson of grandstanding, using emotion instead of evidence. A Labour MP later told reporters, Anderson's outburst was more about scoring headlines than solving problems. Still, even his critics couldn't deny the impact. Because in a political climate where most debates sound rehearsed, Anderson's raw tone stood out: unfiltered, direct, and undeniably human. This wasn't just another argument between a member of Reform UK and a Labour mayor. It's a snapshot of the growing frustration in British politics, where ordinary people feel unheard, and politicians who speak bluntly, like Anderson, are gaining momentum for saying what others avoid. Whether you agree with his approach or not, Anderson's message resonated far beyond the walls of Parliament. His comments touched on something deeper: that sense of disconnection between Westminster elites and working-class voters. It's the same energy that fueled the Brexit movement. The same sentiment that's made anti-establishment voices increasingly influential in British politics. And that's what makes this exchange so symbolic. It wasn't just about Sadiq Khan's record, it was about the culture clash defining the UK right now. Meanwhile, Sadiq Khan has remained composed in public since the incident. Speaking at a press briefing the next day, he said, "I'm here to serve Londoners, not to entertain political theatrics." But insiders close to City Hall say Khan's team was frustrated by how viral the clip went and how it overshadowed their policy announcements that same day. One senior Labour aide told The Guardian, "Anderson knows how to hijack the spotlight. It's performative politics, but it works." And they're right. Because as much as Anderson is criticized for his blunt delivery, he's mastered the art of connecting with people who feel politicians speak at them, not to them. Let's not forget Anderson's entire political brand was built on authenticity. Before Parliament, he was a coal miner and a local councillor. He's often said that he doesn't do politics for the press, but for the people who can't afford to be ignored anymore. And that background gives him an edge that polished politicians often lack. When he speaks, you hear the frustration of ordinary Britons, those who feel left behind by a London-centric political culture. So when he went head-to-head with Sadiq Khan, it wasn't just another soundbite. It was a class and culture collision: the straight-talking northerner versus the cosmopolitan mayor of London. And that contrast made for political gold. But beyond the viral moment lies the bigger question. Was Lee Anderson right to confront Sadiq Khan so directly, or did he cross the line? Public opinion is split. Polls on social media show a nearly even divide, with one side calling him brave and the other calling him divisive. Political analysts say this exchange could either boost Anderson's popularity among conservative voters or backfire by reinforcing his controversial reputation. As one BBC commentator put it, Anderson's power lies in his ability to dominate the narrative. Whether you agree with him or not, he's shaping the conversation, and that's what modern politics is all about. And maybe that's the real takeaway here. This isn't just about one MP losing his temper or a mayor defending his record. It's about the hunger for authenticity, the growing demand for leaders who speak plainly, even when it's uncomfortable. Anderson's clash with Khan didn't just expose political differences, it revealed something deeper about Britain's mood right now. People are angry. They're tired. They're desperate for honesty, even if it comes wrapped in controversy. So as the clip continues to circulate and both sides dig in, one thing is certain: this won't be the last time Lee Anderson makes headlines. He's loud. He's unapologetic. And whether you see him as a truth-teller or a troublemaker, he's forcing Britain to look in the mirror.